Hey guys, how's it going? So now that I'm done polishing up this car, for the most part, both bumpers need to be repainted. This is the front bumper here. It's got some clear coat failure on it. It's just kind of messed up everywhere. All sorts of little things. And it's unfortunate because the rest of the car is just so beautiful. Anyways, I'm going to take some basic hand tools and I'm going to repaint this front bumper today and maybe the back bumper today too. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm taking some painter's tape and I'm going around all my edges so that when I take my sander to it, I don't come up and accidentally nick stuff. At least the paint will take up some of that sanding. So I'm just going to sand around the whole, just the outside perimeter. I'm going to sand it, then I'll blow it off and start masking everything off. And I'll show you guys what grits to use and what. So what I'm doing before everything is I've already blown the car off. Now I'm just taking a wet towel to make sure that I get all the sand and mud off. That way it doesn't change the grit of the sandpaper that you're sanding with. You know, it can be a lot more gritty once you get a little pebble between the paint and the sandpaper, and it can do more abrasive than you would want it to be. So the first grit I'm going to start out with on my little orbital sander here, DA, is I'm going to take 80 grit just to the part with a lot of cracks. Start smoothing them out like that. Doesn't have to be perfect because the next grit will be probably about 220. Now that I've gone over all the rough stuff on the bumper with 80 grit, I'm going to go ahead and go over the whole thing with 220. Specifically over the spots that I did at 80, and any little chips and whatnot that I see, I'll go ahead and just feather out just a little bit with the 220, not being too rough with it. Alright, so now that I sanded it and spray painted it, I used a spray primer, a spray color, which is a flat white you see here. I'm going to go ahead and clear coat it using that Duplicolor Paint Shop Ready to Spray paint. It turns out okay, I like it.